Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. XRP owners are just missing brains. It's confirmed with that tweet talking about gold backing, weak macro game, and even weaker crypto game. That's what people say when you talk about XRP being backed by gold. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you even more proof. Let's take a look. Now, if you don't know who the guy is on the right there, that's Robert Kiyosaki. If you know anything about investing in gold or silver, this guy knows everything about it. He's on commercials telling you to buy gold now because it's going to go up in value, and buy silver now. He's also the guy who says he's worried about the world from time to time. But the thing is, today he's talking about Brics, backing digital assets by gold and using them in their CBDCs to tear down the US dollar. So let's take a look at how XRP plays into that. Will Brics use XRP as a medium of exchange to move the value of gold? Now we see here, Brics will use CBDCs for transactions. They're doing it right now. China and Russia are. And I believe India is also. Ripple is working with the central banks of these countries. Brazil and India confirmed. XRP would likely be a bridge currency. Backed by what? Gold. So the reason I keep saying this and bringing this up is because the facts are all leaning this way. You know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you would have told me this and I would have said, yeah, okay, that's conspiracy theory and I can't believe it. But here I am today making a YouTube video, talking to all of you and pointing out facts that point towards XRP possibly being backed by gold once again. Because that's what seems like is happening. After maintaining a resistance towards cryptocurrencies for a long time, Bank of Russia shows a lenient attitude finally. You know why? Because they're already using digital currencies in CBDCs. The thing is, there still has to be a trust layer from one country to the other. The trust layer will be XRP. And the thing is, you already know that Brad Garlinghouse has met with all of these banks throughout the world. Talked to the IMF, talked to Christine Lagarde of the World Economic Forum, mentioned a few times by China, and again tied to the Fed now. So you see how XRP is in the middle of all of it, worldwide, globally. How can you not see what's about to happen? A power firm warns about unprecedented liquidity crisis in Europe. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. New highs seemed imminent for XRP as Ripple fosters massive adoption push in Asia. Again, all over the world, XRP is being the chosen one, adopted in by bank after bank after bank. Probably nothing. Christine Lagarde, I'll be spending the next 2 days in Prague for the Eurogroup ECOFIN meetings, kindly hosted by the Czech EU Council Presidency. At this morning's Eurogroup, we discussed the current economic situation, which was mostly likely a liquidity crisis, and central bank digital currencies, including the digital euro project. You know why they're talking about that? Because now it's a race to keep up with Russia and China. And then we see this from HSBC. Other countries were likely to intervene in the energy markets. The crisis is moving into the next stage. If one of the large energy companies collapse, there are fears that this could be a domino effect, he said. The call for liquidity is so enormous that maybe one day we have a problem that could harm the whole market worldwide. Similar to how the mortgage crisis in the US manifested itself in Japanese markets in 2007 prior to the Western collapse in 2008. The current liquidity crisis appears to be manifesting in Europe first. It won't be long until it touches every corner of the world. And I've been saying that all along. You could see how they're setting us up for it. throwing small crisis at us over and over again. So crisis becomes a normal part of your everyday life. Then all of a sudden they unleash the worst one, the liquidity crisis, where they lock up your savings and checking accounts. Liquidity crisis breaking. European power producers are facing margin calls that could total $1 trillion. That's how big this is getting. Liquidity crisis looming in England. Watch the dominoes fall. It all starts in London. XRP will slowly roll out as a solution to the financial crisis. Black Swan event, September 13, 2022. I never go by the dates that they put on this because I've seen them throw dates out and say Black Swan incoming on this day. Then that day comes and nothing happens. But I do know this. A liquidity crisis is starting to happen all around the globe. And at the same time, we have Brics pushing down the US dollar. So something's got to give. Tomorrow will be the Great Reset. You see the king there meeting with Klaus Schwab. Biden is selling China oil from the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve. SPR is meant for national emergencies that Biden has been depleting to lower gasoline prices that have been escalating due to his failed energy policies. Here's the thing. I believe we have a short window of what's going to happen. I think going into December, after the elections, gas is probably going to double or triple. At the same time, we're trying to bail out the EU, which isn't going to work, by the way, but we're trying to, which is going to push up all of our energy prices. I'm talking about heating oil also. So we're going to have that happen probably the end of the year. Then I believe in the early part of next year, they're going to spring the liquidity crisis on us right before FedNow goes live in the spring. Circle September 19th as the day we get to see most of the cards the parties are holding. Ripple versus SEC. The end game. It's getting me excited. I'm weird like that. That's coming from Jeremy Hogan. So September 19th, they might wrap up the whole entire lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC. The bad thing about that, we're not going to get regulatory clarity on that day. I believe that's going to take a much longer time, probably right before FedNow goes live. But again, the price will most likely move up as soon as that case ends. Alt season, and a top off before an epic collapse. Ripple versus SEC settlement, either next 2 months or it goes the distance into 2023. Crypto policy coming soon, and elections in 2 months. Lots going on. Banking on a reversal before a dump. I believe if we get a reversal and the dollar keeps pushing down in value, crypto will definitely skyrocket if that happens. Bitcoin price breaks past $21,000 barrier as US dollar weakens. That's how it works. When the US dollar starts to weaken, Bitcoin rises in price, pulling the rest of the market up with it. And then there's this. At least the US isn't trying to ban XRP. Exchanges delisted on their own. So don't use that as fuel for the argument. XRP is now a lesser risk investment over Bitcoin, and it really is. At this point, I believe what you should do is tell everyone you know about XRP and the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Point out the facts around XRP, how CBDCs are popping up all around the world. Digital currencies are being created at an alarming rate. This way, at least your family and friends can share in the riches that will come with XRP. Because I do believe we're about ready to take off. And the thing is, I'm not saying XRP is going to guaranteed be backed by gold. But again, all the evidence is pointing that way. Robert Kiyosaki is a very smart person. He has predicted a lot of things in the past as far as gold and silver. And he's predicting them backing digital assets by gold, which that means XRP can easily become one of those assets. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But again, 2 years ago, I would have thought everything I'm telling you right now is absolutely crazy. But everything's pointing that way. And that's why I keep showing it to you in these videos. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. Please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.